Hello, everyone. So I think I'm in week 22 now. And I'm not liking the way things are going. Weight loss is slowing down. Um, and it's kind of like starting to freak me out. I'm kind of getting like panic attacks, like, oh my God, I'm going to go back to the way I was. Or I don't know, like a month ago, I was already like convinced I'm totally going to get to my goal. I'm constantly losing all the time. It was just great getting on the scale and seeing, weight loss all the time. And now it's like I'm constantly getting stuck on a number for like 5 days. And it's like, and, I hang out with two people who got weight loss surgery and they're already, a year out. And I'm only like 4.5 months out. And I'm eating like they're eating. And I shouldn't be. I'm not there yet. And I've kind of conditioned my body to be eating like them. And I'm looking back at like how many calories my husband was eating around the time right now, like 4 months out as me. And he was doing 600 calories, 800 calories, And I'm like, oh crap, I'm doing like 1,000. How did I get to 1,000? I don't know. I just thought it was a good number. I don't know. I just kind of plugged that into my fitness pal as my goal. And kind of ever since I did that, nothing's been going on in the weight loss department. So that's kind of like bumming me out. And it's going to be hard kind of cutting back and just doing, 600 to 800 a day. I can do it, but I've been kind of, eating foods that are not, the greatest things. They're not that bad, but they're higher calories than what I was doing before, and my portion sizes are still, pretty small, but in the morning anyway, and then like dinner, I think I find myself eating more. I'm just really worried. I'm kind of like freaking out, and I remember my husband going through the same thing, maybe a little bit further out than me, but I remember him kind of going like, "Oh my God, I can eat more." And that's really when he started to really get into going to the gym more. And like, he was always going to the gym, but I think he really started to do more muscle training. And because of that, he's still like a year out, and he still, can lose a pound here and there. But he still plateaus a lot. But he still can keep going. And I'm like, awesome. And I'm only like 4, months out, and I'm like plateauing here, plateauing there, and I'm like, oh shit, like I wish I had, paid attention more and not just kind of like assumed that I was just gonna get to my goal just by, I don't know. So yeah, I'm kind of a little freaked out, and I'm like, crap, I gotta go back to the whole 600, 800 calories a day, and not 1,000. And also, I started kind of like, I don't know, I started not taking my vitamins as much. I started kind of like not doing that great on those. And once I stopped taking my iron pills, I really felt like I didn't want to go to the gym anymore again. And I just like made the connection like yesterday, like, oh crap, like every time we go to the gym, I just sit there on the bike and I go like really slow. And then I find myself like kind of finding a couch and just sitting on the couch, like reading on my phone. Just not having any energy. And I'm like, okay, goals for this week. Start taking your iron again. Without it, I am basically a zombie that doesn't want to work out. And if I'm not working out, I'm not losing weight. And I gotta really kind of plan out my day food wise. I noticed like if before I'd get like the 75% fat free cheese, and now I'm getting cheese that has maybe a little more calories because it tastes better. I'm making kind of choices in food that like slightly taste better and they have a little bit more calories. They're not like crazy calories, but all these little changes I've been making to try different things that are a little bit, tastier. Um, I think are kind of adding up. You know what I mean? So I think I gotta kind of go back to the basics again. Maybe just at least this week, really, really try to like eat like um, a bird that eats all her protein and stuff like that. Also, another thing I want to talk to you about is I remember there was this thing on HBO, I don't know, like a year ago or something like that, and it was like talking about obese people and how it's like this epidemic and just talking about that kind of stuff and different facts and statistics. And one of the statistics was formerly obese people who are now kind of like at a normal weight have to eat 20% less food than somebody who weighs like the same as them but was not formerly fat. And I guess they've done, studies and it's something you can actually find online if you look. And I'm like, oh my God, that's the horrible. Like I'm 175, and if I have a friend that's always been 175 and she's eating a burger and I'm eating a burger, I have to eat like 20% less. And if I don't, like, I'm going to slowly gain weight back and she won't. Oh my God. Another like horrible thing us fat people have to deal with. It's like already we're eating less and it's like stressful. But getting the surgery makes that stress less. But, let's say I hadn't gotten surgery and I'm just trying to be on a diet, eating less just to lose weight, but then like I have to even eat less than what they would eat if they wanted to lose some weight. It's like, oh my God, I don't know. I think I'm allergic to cats. Every video, I'm itching my nose, and I'm sorry, but oh my God, my nose is always so itchy. So yeah, it's just gonna be a never-ending struggle, and I know that this surgery is not gonna just be like, you're cured, you know. Um, but I don't know. It's pretty cool that once you get the surgery, you really. I'm not saying everybody does this, but I feel like I really can look at what I'm eating and exercise more and be aware of my body and really take responsibility for my body. If I hadn't gotten the surgery, I never would have been doing any of the things I'm doing right now and for that amount of time. I don't know. I see like, I don't know. I'm just all bummed out that I gotta really be good and eat less calories. My brain's like, I like where we are right now. And I'm like, yes, but I have goals that I want to achieve and I have to get these things going before I'm like 1 year out, and then I'm basically kind of, gonna stay there, and it's gonna be really tough to lose the weight. At least right now, it's still obtainable to get to my goal, but if I, wait another 6 months to get on track, who knows what will happen. So, less carbs. When I was not hardly eating any carbs, my God, like the weight constantly was falling off me. Hello, hello, hello.